And
Like Shrek. Right, boys.
off we go.
Let's go.
For my final major project, I'm going to be doing a fashion advert, and the duration of the promotion video is going to be like 1 to 2 minutes, because I just wanted to make it short and not too long, so it's not too boring. And then for the target audience, it's going to be mixed gender between like 16 and 26-year-olds, and obviously people that are interested in fashion. And my logline is "Fashion is the armour to survive the reality of everyday life." I chose this logline because it's really like short and sharp, and it just catches the audience attention more. And the synopsis: I've chosen to present a fashion advert with the style of dance because I believe that fashion is popular in this generation, so therefore it will easily influence like people more, and I'll get more customers out of it. And this is my cast, so I'm going to be using my sister and my 2 friends, and through my video I'm going to be using doing dance moves. So 2 of them are dancers, and they have done dancing before, so they know what they're doing, so I'll just choreograph it myself. And then my other friend is a model, so she'll be modelling throughout the promotion video as well. The style is like hip hop sort of style, because like being a dancer myself, I'm like familiar with this style, and I know like quite a lot about it. So it refers to like street dance styles, and the music. I haven't really chosen my music yet, but it will be revolved around like hip hop, and revolved around like the culture, and then. The hip-hop dance style is very popular within this generation, which will automatically engage audience's attention to my promotion video. These are the equipments that I'm going to be using. This is all, I'll get this from college, so there wouldn't really be a price I'll have to pay. And then the car is my mum, so I will use that throughout my video. I'm using the car because it creates more of a unique look to my video, and it is what I was originally trying to create. The locations I decided to choose was Southbank Skate Park, and I'll be going there roughly in the morning, so it's not that busy. I've decided to choose this location because I believe it fits in well with like the style that I'm looking for, and I'm going for like an urban themed look. Brick Lane is another location that I'm going to be using. It's got quite a lot of graffiti in the environment, because it will create more of a realistic look. Then the car park is going to be another one, so I'll have them all standing around the car and modelling in the clothes that I'm going to be providing them. And then, the social media marketing part of it, I'm going to be uploading my final project onto Instagram, so that I'm able to receive more publicity, and me uploading it onto YouTube as well. I'll just put the link into Instagram, so it's easier for them to click the link and then look at my video through that way. And then me uploading it on YouTube will gain more customers as well. If I want people to be buying the clothes, and I'm going to be promoting my own style brand, which will be different from others, so it will stand out more and then hopefully gain something out of it. These are examples of promotional videos that I've looked at. For example, the first video is from Pretty Little Thing, which shows different looks and styles, but mainly the street dance sort of look, and it's more revolved around the urban fashion style, which normally gives that a good iconic look. And these are all similar to my project, and it fits in well, as I'm presenting that sort of street dance look as well, and creating a fashion advert, I believe is the best way to achieve more of a cinematic look. And the advertisement video shows a smooth looking camera work as well, which I'll be using, and in some of these videos there's nice camera transitions which I want to use in my video, such as like swiping from left to right and using objects as well to transition the videos together, just rather than doing it in the Premiere Pro. Yeah, this is my mood board I created, just some pictures that revolve around like hip hop street style and like modelling photos. Yeah, that's it.
That's that Pretty Little Thing video, or one of the videos.
Can we see it? Yeah. You mean?
She a pretty little thing. She a pretty little thing. She a pretty little thing. Pretty little thing, pretty little thing.
India always stay loco. Sexy and crazy, that be my MO. To say I'm beautiful. I know.
She a pretty little thing. She a pretty little thing. She a pretty little thing. Pretty little thing, pretty little thing.
PrettyLittleThing.com.
So it'll be clothes like that.
Yeah,
That's what you're going for, is it?
yeah.
Press escape.
Mr. Cool in teaching you.
Yeah, really good. Really good. Nice presentation. It's pretty clear what you're planning on doing. Where are you going to get the clothes from?
I'm gonna buy them.
Hey! What do you mean?
Huh?
You're gonna buy them?
Yeah.
How many pieces?
Well, there's 3 of them, so I don't know.
And you're gonna return it?
Right. It's just an excuse to get more clothes.
it back. Used it.
I thought Juliana moved to Colombia.
Huh?
I thought Juliana moved to Colombia.
What
So
brand?
she needs to-
So what? Sorry, what brand? Who
Are you using that brand or?
are you using? Pretty Little Thing. Whose clothes are you buying?
Yeah, I'm using Pretty Little Thing, but I just wanted to create like more a different style.
Have you thought of contacting Pretty Little Thing directly, or actually, or maybe an independent brand that does that type of style?
No, not really.
There's a brand that I've worked with before called Cape Club Clothing who do stuff like Pretty Little Thing on Instagram. Maybe find. It's all. I mean, this is your final major project. Firstly, actually, let's start with the positives. Fantastic presentation, colours, the way it's laid out, probably one of my favourites today. The idea is there, it's clear what you want to do. Before you go and start spending money, I know you're saying that you'll keep the clothes, maybe contact some independent brands on Instagram, because the stuff that Pretty Little Thing do is quite, a lot of brands, smaller brands are doing the same thing, and I think it makes it a little bit more niche if you had an independent brand, because you'll get all the pieces for free.
Yeah, and also like when I've done dance shows and everything before, we've all had to wear the same clothes anyway, so where I've got them clothes I can use them as well in the videos.
But the point is, you could possibly use your ad on their, social media.
Yeah.
And that would
Opposed to-
probably, and that could get you work in the future, because you're working for an independent. If you worked for a fashion brand, because a lot of your generation now, you just make clothes and sell it on Instagram. If you did that for an independent brand on Instagram, that would be your calling card. Oh, who shot that video? Oh, Hannah did it. Oh, I need. Do you see what I mean? And then that could be your thing.
Or a number of different brands.
Or a number of different.
They don't have everything you want.
Because that type of stuff, that Pretty Little Thing, the stuff that they do can be quite. They have like the party stuff, but they have their leisure wear is really popular, isn't it? And if it's leisure wear, you're looking at, there's loads of independent brands on YouTube who sell leisure wear. I think it may be worth trying. You contact one of my level 2s. He's doing a lookbook, and it's an independent brand who he's contacted. So maybe have a look into it. I think it would make it just a little bit more niche instead of giving Pretty Little Thing free advertising.
Well, and also something that can work for you, as opposed to, like you say, work for them. Something that works for you that you can use on a show reel and get them to spread it around.
And then what they will do is, if you contact an independent brand and they've got different pieces, you can then pick out what you want based on your. We had a level 3 last year. She was meant to. It didn't go well, but she had initially contacted a brand, and she did meet with the brand, and they gave her pieces, and the stuff was like a lot like this. She just didn't. Well, there was issues, but the brand themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and contact them then.
Have a look at a few brands. I'll look over the weekend and send you some that I've seen.
Now, what's with the car? Are they going to be on a journey? They're going to be travelling around in the car?
Well, basically, it's just going to be in a car park, and then like the car's just going to be like there, and then like the doors are going to be open and stuff, and then
They're not
like,
going
you
to
see
stand
the
on the
video.
car.
That's really good.
So it's not going to be like they're travelling around in the car.
And they're not going
be
to.
like mudding around.
And they're not going to stand on the car.
No.
Okay.
I think it was all pretty clear. Music, you say you haven't chosen yet. That's all right. Because initially you said you're going to do dance clothes.
Yeah.
So this is what you meant? Because I was actually, must admit, thinking more like clothes that you might actually, dancers type clothes.
No, it's just like more like
Street.
it's more the style. Really.
Yeah.
It's like hip hop. Sort of.
Okay, that's really clear now. Locations are good. Videos we've seen. Yeah, good. I'm glad you're stretching and challenging by trying all these transitions and trying those. And it's also suit what you're going to do. I mean, I think Sunita's right. Try and find your own brand. I know you like that, but it's like the people doing music videos. Find your own artist. Like you can find your own brand.
Yeah.
And it's what one does, and in a year or so's time when you're finishing, that is what you might be doing. If you don't go to uni, you might be doing that, so let's do it now.
And
practice it.
and a lot of brands will do stuff for free. I've got a friend who's a dancer, she does dance classes and she gets free leisure wear from brands. I'll contact her over the weekend.
And the likelihood of you getting free clothes, we don't want students having to spend money on renting rooms or renting or buying kit or you buying. We don't want that. That's not the point of it. But let's try and find a way around it, and that goes into your problem solving there, doesn't it? Now, anyone else?
You did say actually he was going to choreograph it. How does that look? What type of movement would we see?
Oh, like I don't know. I was just gonna choreograph different dance bits and add it in.
But you're going to use free archive music, aren't you? Hip hoppy stuff.
So it's going to be dance rather than the walking up and down thing that they do in that ad.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just gonna be a bit of both, really.
So it'd be like sort of catwalk but with some
Yeah.
dance moves.
And then like I would just want to when I go into editing it, I'll just like play around with like reversing the videos and stuff like that.
Great. And lots of different looks.
Yeah.
Excellent. Sounds good. Thought it was good when you first told me. Think it's still good. Well done, you. Anyone else? Everyone's desperate to leave, aren't they?
That was good.
Got a question or not, they're not going to ask it. Well done. Well done, all of you.
Yay.
And I will see you on Monday, everybody. Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye, Mel. Bye,
Look forward to hearing
Selena.
yours.
Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a good one.
I'm first up on Monday, so I'm probably going to come in a little bit early.
Yeah, you alright?
Sort of nervous, but
Well, don't be. I mean, you've seen
yeah.
Read it. Read it off the thing, like a lot of people do. If you want, have little
Yeah.
notes. No one's gonna. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with having a note.
Yeah.
Come on, stuttery way. You'll be fine, and it's good to get it out of the way first.
Yeah. Because I can go home straight away.
That's nice.
Well, there is that.
People are like, "Can I have your slot?" I'm like, "No, you can't have my slot."
So much of my sister.
Have you seen Jess's hair?
It's a purpley one.
Yeah, she dyed it.
Well, it was okay.
So you're gonna dye yours?
Green, hoping.
What colour?
Didn't win
Green.
anything. I think what they got us.
I've already gone blue.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was alright.
It was like
I
in
mean, we
September.
were against, what's it, they were
I'm
against
really-
second years.
I don't
One
know.
of them
I'm going
looked
through an
like he was
identity
about 40
crisis.
years
Just
old.
been cutting it all off.
So what he's doing now, I don't want it.
I don't do that.
So they had a lot more experience, so it wasn't really
The amount of
fair
stress
playing
I'm under
field.
on
It was
mine.
a long day, but I think
I'm thinking of cutting it to like
They got
here.
a certificate anyway.
I don't know why. I just hate long hair. So
Don't have
yeah.
to speak in front of a crowd then.
But I've
Yes,
had short
not
hair
in a
before. I
crowd.
liked it more.
They had to do,
Like
it's kind of like
some
this pitch, but there was all four of them. And I wasn't allowed to see it. In fact, only the judges could watch it. It was really annoying from my point of view, because I went there all day.
Yeah.
Because
You went
I made
to
it all about me. But I was there all day,
She
and I didn't
finished
see
at half one,
anybody's
so
pictures,
she
except
missed
for my own,
the drill.
our
And
students.
she also got
And I didn't see anyone else's film. It was really annoying. So I just wanted to see what they were doing, if
Because I
it
need
was
something
good,
to
and yeah, no one had to see it. So, yeah. Anyway, so I didn't come back with any
Anyway, I'll see
ideas
you
about
Monday.
what video
Yeah,
they're
okay.
doing. But yeah, it was good. Now, how are you feeling about yours?
What about my
You all
boots?
sorted?
Alright.
Excellent.
Love that silent confidence.
I would have done one today if I could have. I'm not that fast. Just get home.
Have a good one.
You do.
See ya on Monday.
Yeah, see you. Everybody's gone apart from
That's the
Lewis.
most I've ever heard him
I
speak
know.
in my
He's
life.
changed, hasn't he? He's a changed boy, I think.
That's the most I've ever heard him talk in my life.
Just going to show what a kick up the backside will do. I mean, I've basically thrown off the course. And I wrote to him and said, that's it, you're off the course. And then I got begging emails. So. And which, you know, I'm not saying that to humiliate him.
No,
I'm just
but-
saying that because he showed me he really, really wants to do it, and he's having difficulties and all the rest of it. So yeah, so he's still here. But as Lucy said, if you miss that bus one more time, stay at home because you're off the course. And it seems to have had an effect.
Laying it out straight.
Yeah, it seems to have had an effect, and he seems like happier for some reason. Maybe I'm just imagining.
What were his parents like? Were they saying why he's like behaving
Well-
like that, or they weren't aware
It's because of his parents, I think.
why he's like that?
Entre nous, I told you this already, didn't I?
Yeah.
His dad was going to become a woman. I mean, that's why I've got.
That's enough to throw you a bit.
That's what. No.